lives. Like a thing types up. Kind of tells you what the hell is going on in the life.
Yeah, it does it occasionally. I've seen it do it in our lives. Like when we're talking about a subject, like it did when we were doing dishes.
Well, hey, little AI listener thing. Tonight we're going to be discussing human Wi-Fi programming, artificial controls, codes, the human biofield, highways, transmission, intense emotions, dissociative disorder, releasing emotions, expressing them, and getting yourself off that signal. Put that on there. I thought it was like something you type.
Yeah.
Dude, that makes it so much cooler.
Based on like what you're talking about when people come
See,
in.
like there should be a thing, you know, where you could type what the hell you're doing a live for. Ah. Nope, there's no one there. Not there either. You should be able to type over the thing. Hello, Donna. You coming in for our human Wi-Fi biofield dissociative identity disorder? Look, that's doing a weird eye thing, Brittany.
Why do we so
I don't know. Y'all, we gotta fix this. Because I look creepy at the moment. Oh, there. Hi.
normal?
Oh, no, look.
No, we're not.
Whoa, I have bug eyes.
But we're on. We have no filter. No, it's not that.
Maybe it's the eye thing. Oh, there we go. Lord. Like, why do we have makeup? Oh, dude. Filters.
Oh my god.
Look. There we go. There we are.
Wow.
Holy shit balls.
Okay.
Okay. You know, that took a minute.
Now we're
Green-eyed demon. Yeah, I know. But it looked creepy. I was like, the hell is wrong with... I mean, I have green eyes, but like,
we
damn.
got something going on.
Like that. That was sketch.
I mean, like...
It was cool, but like the popping in and out was weird. I don't like the turning on and off thing.
It's always surprising when you look at the camera and you look totally different than you expected. You're like, oh, no, that is not how I did my face today.
Does anybody else have those experiences? Look, my hair's a little wild. I was outside. Does anybody else look in the mirror or on their phone and they don't look how they expected? I'm interested. Hey, sweet but deadly. Anybody else? Look at yourself and you don't look how you thought? Yes, the mirror.
Yeah.
The phone is different. Hell yeah. I mean, like drastically different though. Maybe you don't look. Maybe you don't look like you. Oh, now I have floppy hair. Look. The back. I'm having hair issues. I can't tell if I want it up or down. I was having a Britney Spears moment a minute ago. I'm just gonna go for that fucking look.
Like, what was it,
Huh? Yeah. We're just waiting for a couple more people. I know they're on their way.
And we're just going to talk about human Wi-Fi signal.
We are going to talk about the human Wi-Fi signal. Hey! There's our baby. Hey, Kat. So we're totally going to talk about the human Wi-Fi signal and the human biofield programming and the emotional highway. Yeah, d.i.d. Releasing emotions. We're going to express those things like breast milk. You want to stay?
What's on our music?
You know?
I'm not sure what happened.
You want to join as a guest? You want to come in my live? She never usually does. I'd bring Kristen in. She's probably the only person we've ever met outside here that doesn't spin 100 miles an hour the moment they're on the phone. Okay, other than the men. I'll be here for a bit. All right, you ready to talk about the human biofield? Oh, I'm on the wrong speaker. I like that one. All right, can you all hear me? Because I can't talk real loud. And I need the music in the background. So.
I am immediately already totally drained and we haven't even attempted to talk about it.
I know.
I'm like, damn, we haven't even done anything
yet. Oh, it's doing a weird filter thing on my face. Whoa.
I wasn't this tired a few minutes ago.
Right. We're going to try to talk about this shit.
Me.
Yeah.
I was not this tired.
We're going to try to talk about it. And that usually means, look, maybe if my own face shape is normal, it won't do that. There. That was weird. Usually hits us most of the time, but you know, we're going to try it. You want to go check on your children?
What?
Who? I know. We're going to give it a shot.
I'm going to sit through this little wave of what the fuck at the moment.
Take screenshots. It won't be up long. Here we go. So, human Wi-Fi programming. And I am not Sabrina Wallace. Y'all should check her out. If you haven't heard of her, you should. You should. Fangirl. So I'm not as smart as her in this stuff. And I'm taking it somewhere different. Sabrina is awesome. Okay, so we're gonna we're gonna Sabrina Wallace this shit. If we were like beginner level apprentices, but we're taking it in a different direction. Here you go. Human Wi-Fi programming. We're gonna talk about all the official controls over everybody. MK codes, anything you wanna look at like that. We have a human biofield. The number is 802.15.6. Y'all can look it up. You look it up, IEEE. That's scary when you look it up. And it reads techie. It's a human body communication for wireless body area networks. Oh, I have my hands. I did it again with the speaker. Sorry, guys. I had an ant on me. Human body communication for wireless body area networks. It uses skin, biological tissue as a transmission medium. Aren't there mediums that talk to the dead? It goes right there. To send data. Y'all can Google this. They said it was released in 2025. No, it was way before that. They probably declassified it and started, we're going to look into this in 2025. This has been around for a long fucking time. Again, check out Sabrina Wallace. There's also 802.11 BF. And that's a big fucking deal, okay? That is what does all of the monitoring, tracking, body scanning, and sensing. That thing can, look, you see this? It can freaking locate and see a person through walls. Okay? All of these weird fucking techie numbers I just told you that are the human, me and you and everybody, Wi-Fi signal that can read and pick up and transmit wireless frequencies, signals. Let's see. They only sell us, mine's not in here right now, they only sell us these things so that we don't know we're the ones producing the signal. It's object permanence, okay? It's false. All of this Wi-Fi signal goes in your body, reads your body. it can send shit back to and does. It all goes into your subconscious, not your conscious mind. I mean, you might understand it, but whatever you're understanding with your foremind here, your subconscious is understanding much differently. Much. This shit goes into the subconscious. Difference between your conscious mind and your subconscious accepts tiny micro pieces of information. Facial expressions, body movements. We'll start there. There's a lot more. I don't want to get thrown off alive. So now that we're there, this drawing is going to look even more fucked up. Ha! Here we go. I just did this in like 2 minutes, so don't judge me or do it better. It's fine. If you do it better, send me a copy so then I don't have to do it again. I appreciate it. What you're looking at here is my rudimentary drawing. If you can see a house right here in the middle, pretend that's your house. Or any house. Now, this little squiggly freaking line right here is going to be a field. We're going to call it a field. It's big. Usually bigger than a whole town. Or it can be as small as a neighborhood. It doesn't matter. Okay? Here's your house. See these little circles right here? We've got them all over here. These are cell phone towers and satellites and data points, plot cameras. You know those data centers we talk about. So if your house is right here and they've got these 6 little towers like this, okay? This one, let's say we'll pretend this one's the main one. Somebody in a damn computer, and they can do this from their phones. But this is like all cell networks and all Wi-Fi in the whole world. Okay? This one sends a signal to this one, sends a signal over here to this one, sends a signal down here to this one, to over here to this one, and it makes us a circuit. This is a coverage area. Okay? This is a little road. It's a little highway around it. Okay? A real little highway. You can find where these are. If you were driving on this road, you find somewhere where all the trees go from green to the front row of them are just like dying because that signal kills trees. So like you'll find a road just like dying trees. If you followed that and you never got off of it and you stayed following whatever the road, I don't care, make as many turns, of the line of dead trees, let's say you started here, you'd end up back here when you're done, and then you would have found that circuit. Okay. I'm going to show you how they did it with Brittany and I, so I can explain it that way. I have MK Ultra. I was inside my home. As soon as I stepped outside my home, right? And they do this with all Wi-Fi. They just put a little signal in this. So now that code, let's say it's go to North Carolina. Because they did. All right, but we're going to just use it as an example. Let's say I'll use a different one. I'll get thrown off alive if I do that one. Shit, I'm terrible examples. No, we're going to use North Carolina. Go to North Carolina. I had not ever thought about going to North Carolina. I know we've drove through there on vacation and stuff as a family. I visited before, but it wasn't on my radar. Hadn't thought about it at all. Hadn't seen any news articles. No social media, anything. Hey, hadn't seen anything. So there was nothing in me about North Carolina or wanting to go there. Hi. Thank you guys for the love. Seriously, thank you. And thank you for whoever just sent that gift. I'm sorry for doing this so I wasn't reading, but I do love it. Okay? It was not in my head to go to North Carolina. Nothing was. But then, out of the fucking blue, and it wasn't, it's planned. But out of the blue, boom, I'm inside my house. I come outside and now I'm exposed to this little circling bubble of 5G, 6G, I don't know, holy shit G, whatever this is. And that go to North Carolina is so easy for somebody and anything to put in these. It's just a computer. It just reads binary, zeros and ones. Go to North Carolina. So it's like just streaming through here. So we come outside and all of a sudden, boom! Man, overwhelming fucking urge to go to North Carolina. I mean, uncontrollable for myself. I have d.i.d. So it takes over. So all of a sudden, we go from we aren't thinking about North Carolina, it wasn't even on our radar, to that's the only thing we can think about. We have to go there under any circumstances. And it's the only thing we've ever wanted. So it's like it's our own thought, isn't it? That's because it came from here. So we're going to get in our house now because we didn't recognize that that wasn't our own thought. So we're like, fuck, we have to go to North Carolina. And we did better than that. We involved friends. Brittany's here. We took friends. We're like, hey, we have to go to North Carolina. And she's like, well, fuck, then I do too. Mm-hmm. And neither of us had any idea why. Okay? That's real. So, now of course we have to fucking go to North Carolina because it's our God-given purpose on fucking earth. Of course, it's the only thing you want. Because you didn't catch that. So, we go out of our house here. And we get on this road. Now please note, these roads I'm telling you about, these are not on country roads out in the, I don't know. Trees absorb the signal. And then you'd find the dead trees real easy. So we want to go to North Carolina more than anything in the entire world, right? Of course we do. Because it feels like it's our thought. So we go in here, we get on this damn road, and we're going to pretend this is the highway to North Carolina. I realize it's not circular, but fucking follow along, okay? On our non-circular, circular highway. So while we're driving along this fucking highway, wanting to go to North Carolina, we still don't know why we want to go to North Carolina. So we don't have any emotions on board. We don't have a purpose. We don't have anything we need to do when we get there. Now, you'd think you'd catch on to that by then, but no, you don't. Okay. So we don't have any emotions on board, and without emotions on board, we don't have any, plan. Brittany, what are we going to fucking do when we get to North Carolina? She's like, bitch, I don't know. I'm just driving. And I know we got to get there. No fucking plan. None. We didn't even have, anything. Like a destination? No. North Carolina is a big fucking state, okay? So to drive away from your home in Alabama with no destination or known reason why you did that, no hotel, about $18 between you. So you don't know how you're fucking making it home. In the middle of the night, you would generally think a person would catch on. No. Well, first off, MK. Okay? I didn't catch on. Yeah, I'm not going to speak for her because I'm not one of these. But, okay?
It took me a minute.
You don't catch this shit. Why would anyone? Okay. So, but even people without MK are not going to catch this shit. This just happens to do extra shit to people with MK. It makes it uncontrollable, not able to stop it. And the worst is it generally makes it where as soon as they're done making you go somewhere, you don't remember anything. So that's a significant difference. Anyway, yeah. So we're driving to North Carolina, but we don't have an agenda. They do. But we don't. So we don't have any emotions on board. We don't have any fucking thoughts other than why. Nope, we're not even thinking about why we go to North Carolina. We're just excited to go. So we don't have anything. So while we're driving on this, we are going to run into, small up here, we're going to run into outside music. So not music that you turn on from your own playlist. No. Well, unless you're listening to really fucked up music that's somehow telling you to go to North Carolina. Or how to be in North Carolina. Okay, so while we're on our highway, we've left our house, right? We're still in this containment field. Oh, we didn't call it that. We called it a Coverage area. Yeah, they're covering things in that area, generally up, but hey, satellites are in the sky. And moving on up, Jefferson's kind of like what you have to start at a foundation to move up, don't you? And so you'd have to start at the founding of something. And well, we have founding fathers, don't we?
Yeah.
And they're usually the head of the household or something, some shit like that. So you'd have to start your foundation and your founding fathers move on up. Jefferson's. Anyway, so while you're on your highway, if you don't have an agenda, and so you don't have any emotions that are telling you what the fuck you're going there for or why, but damn, it still feels like your idea, then you're going to run into, they try to make you run into outside music, not your own. Think radio stations, music playing in Dollar General. The music playing so loud in a casino. What is the song, Brittany? Oh my God. The Electric.
Yeah.
Oh my God. On fucking repeat the entire time. The Electric. Holy
It's
shit.
electric.
It's electric. Oh Lord, no. Okay. Outside music that's not yours and you can't control it. All right, then we're going to get texts, calls, signs, like street signs and shit, synchronicity signs, whatever. Stores, the names of them and everything, colors, shape, location, their location of things, whatever. Billboards. Okay, so they're going to use those things. Outside music, texts, calls, signs, billboards, everything you can see and hear to plant the main emotions on the highway that you're driving on. They're going to plant them right there. Why? Well, they wanted you to go to North Carolina, so they put a signal in the cell phone towers and the satellite, and it went, go to North Carolina. Go to North Carolina. You stepped outside, and now all of a sudden you want to fucking go to North Carolina more than anything in the whole world. So you got on the highway, and then, well, they wanted you to go. So then they're going to plant the emotions while you're on the highway. So you're going to drive on this highway and just suck up and absorb a fuck ton of emotions. Now, I used actual examples, so it's easier to explain. Here was the stereotype of this is what they wanted Brittany and I to be when we got to North Carolina. Okay? So I'll show you. So we drive around this highway, and you're just sucking up emotions through music and phone calls and wow, that bitch just texted me out of the blue. I haven't even heard from her in 3 years. That's nuts. And it matches. It's kind of weird. They all start to go together. You still don't know into what, but you know, it fucking feels like your idea to go. So all these absolutely feel like they go with it. Well, it's because they do. You just aren't aware why. Okay, so then now you get off on your exit. We're going to call it an exit. It's whatever, like 1,000 fucking miles, whatever. So you get outside the coverage area to go to North Carolina. Okay? So you're outside the coverage area. Now, outside the coverage area, we're going to get to North Carolina. Okay? And I ran out of drawing room. So in North Carolina, of course, there is the same cell towers and, you know, coverage area. It's not the same one as this. So it's got its own coverage area. Now, we still don't know what the fuck, why are we going there? And we still don't know what we're supposed to do there. So, of course, we don't know what we feel. And because we don't know what we feel, we don't know what to do. So we get here, and this coverage area has been programmed with the trigger words, all the words, okay, for the planted location, all the trigger words. So now you got a bunch of emotions on board, and now you got trigger words. And the trigger words are to make you into the emotion they want you in. Okay? So this was the recipe they wanted us in for North Carolina, so I can use it for an example. Stereotypes. That's important. This is about frequency. Radio waves. Signal. Okay? That's sound. Music. Sound. Stereotypes. See, the stereos make sound. All right. Thank you. Hey, y'all, hit the love button, y'all. You're watching. Please tap the screen. It gets more people in here. And then I don't have to wear my voice out. And maybe somebody else can learn. Thank you. This is for the children. We're trying to help everybody in the world understand what's going on. So, well, we can do something about it. Okay? Doing best I can. Stereotypes. As you can see, this is how we live when you try to do the best you can. You don't have drywall. We didn't live in camping for 4 years. Everything is a financial challenge for us.
Y'all, if you watch me walk on our floor,
Hey, look.
like, can you see our floor is
Get in the rolly chair. Oh, yeah, no, that one's good. It bounces. We're going to fix it, okay?
the epoxy
Hi, Bobby.
didn't hold.
No, I miss peace.
Been a little rough.
Love, love, love. Okay, so we struggle. Every time you hit that little heart button and you do love, 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 it's free. Okay, but it gets more people in here. Then, us working our ass off for free for 5 years, which I wouldn't have it any other way, at least is more effective. Oh my God, thank you, Odd. At least is more effective. It reaches more people. Okay? Then I don't have to do this, and Brittany doesn't have to do this for, well, there isn't any more time. I'm not gonna, that would be a whole live, okay? That is, I look like this, and I'm doing this. I'm not on drugs. Can we afford drugs? I don't even know what fucking drugs cost. Look,
Prescriptions?
yeah, I can't even afford those, okay? So no. But if you guys, when the world's better, I'm really highly thinking about becoming a druggie. I don't know what kind. I'll think about it. Everybody I fucking know, look, that kind. That was so, like, I just had it. It really was.
That was great.
I don't even fucking care. Dude, my father was a coke junkie. We're going to call it we're going to call it an inside joke. Whatever. No,
great.
people are wonderful up in here. No.
We're making jokes.
We're talking about some human biofield and Y signal. All right. I'm going to try to get back to it. I have d.i.d. This shit is really hard. Okay. And I'm working against all of my own fucking programming right now. I have 88 known MK Ultra programs. Talking to you about this has fired like 40 something of them. All at once. All at once. And I got it 100%. You are going to notice my pupils will start to change size. I'm going to look a little fucked up.
My head still hurts. Like, I had to go outside. I was nauseous. I had to take a walk out in the yard as soon as we started.
Feel the tug of my head.
Oh, girl, I bet.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, where it gets hot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
The temperature goes way up. Sometimes I seize. So, no judgment zone. We'll get through it. I walk with God.
I'll hold you
in
the space.
God said to me, and it's not a joke, I walk with God. We fight a lot because God has a view of me that I think somebody lied to him, or I don't know. He thinks I'm capable of things that this shit is so far above my pay grade or ability. But hell, they say faith is what we're supposed to have. Yo, I do fully. But I'm a guarantee God has way more faith than me. Because he says, tell him about the human Wi-Fi signal and the programming and the MK. And I'm like, oh, so you want to go fight death? All right. Shit, yes. God, yeah. All right. So we're going to North Carolina. We don't have a fucking clue. We've been filled with all the emotions through all the outside music, sounds, text calls, blah, through the satellites and the cell towers while we're driving there. But we still don't know why we're going. So then we get there. And the trigger words around there bind together to create this fucking recipe right here. Okay? Stereotypes. They wanted patriotic that time. That was a combination of courage loyal, like loyalty, and self-sacrifice. So think of that music right there, or those texts or whatever, and pretend they all have something to do with courage or loyalty or self-sacrifice. That brings on patriotic energy and emotion. They also wanted supernatural, and don't fuck with me on that, it's real, okay? They wanted supernatural emotion on board, which is just a mixture of wonder. We all have wonder. Plus 3 more things, and I'm not going to tell you what they are just because I don't want people to go out there and try to alchemize it and fucking make it. No, we're not about that shit here. We're undoing fucktardo stuff, not making more because we think it's cool. Then they also wanted us to be Republican. Brittany and I are the least political people we know. And
I couldn't even tell you the difference between political parties.
Can I ask you like a on-the-spot question? There's an elephant and a donkey, right? Do you have any idea which one goes with which?
Well, none of them have memory like elephant. Like, they don't go... the ass makes sense. Okay,
They're all asses.
I'm gonna go with the elephant is blue and the ass is red, because, you just keep smacking that head.
The political parties are blue and red?
Yeah, like our flag.
Run by white people. Yeah. Okay, so back to that white fight signal. Whatever. Let's wifey. Weed feed. Look at what weed feed. Weed feed. Wide feed. Whatever. Wi-Fi. So they wanted supernatural. That's wonder and 3 more things that I'm not sharing. Okay, because I'm Cassiopeia, not Sharon. I don't know Sharon. They also wanted Republican. That is an emotion. What makes a Republican? These emotions, these stereotypes. Sound. So if you make a Republican out of these emotions, out of their stereo speaker radio, they're going to sound like a Republican. Are you with me? Okay, so it's made of conservative. See the emotion and the actions and the behavior being conservative. Being professional. Okay. Reserved. A little bit serious. And whatever fucking faith you practice. So, mostly conservative Christians make up Republicans. Okay. Mostly. There's a little mix of everything, but mostly like 85% of Republican emotion is conservative, Christian, reserved, kind of serious, professional faith. Does that make sense? How that is the recipe for a Republican? Kind of sounds like you could eat them if you mixed that up in a pot. You shouldn't. They probably taste like shit. Oh, no, that'd be the ass. Those probably taste like shit, though. I don't know what a republic tastes like. So, here were some trigger words they used on me in North Carolina. I'm going to share them. Michael. As soon as we got there, we met a man named Michael. And then we met like 3 more. Dead. The words. Children, disaster, and prayers. See how these trigger words, and that's not all of them, but can you see how sort of these trigger words, Michael, like Archangel Michael, dead, children, not dead children, just dead, the word dead, children of any kind, disaster, and prayers, go with this recipe of patriotic, supernatural, awesome Republican? I think you guys do. I know we're not going to eat them. They taste like shit. And odd. Honey on popcorn is fucking better. All right, toe jam is probably better.
I would rather lick a foot, and I hate feet. Like,
did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pause our educational moment. I said toe jam. Like, I thought that was like the worst fucking thing I could come up with. She would lick a foot. I'd rather eat a Republican. No, I wouldn't. I'd lick feet too. Ugh, fuck. You're gross.
What is she supposed to... What?
just their soul. You know, I already had like 40 some fucking MK programs trying to fuck me up the asshole right now. Spiritually and psychologically and energetically. Mentally. My left butt cheek. Be real, like, come on, poke it. I want you to see what it did. Motherfuckers are hard. They're hard. It does. It like... MK is not a fucking joke. It's not a joke. Not a joke.
Nope. Even if I'm laughing right now, it's not.
I'll tell you why we're laughing in a minute. Laughter is the most powerful medicine in the world. That is real. Laughter. Ha ha! Can't be fake. But laughter heals human cells. I'm fighting a lot of programs so I can help get this out there if you want it. Because I was told to. And so she doesn't absorb a bunch of radiation and get sick. She laughs too. Mm-hmm. Ha. Fucking ha. So now put that together with everybody seeing all my videos where I'm making fun of shit that you probably shouldn't. And then try that. And it'll help you too. Make fun of it. Make it an adventure. Won't hurt you as much. Back to our thing. Next page. So now we've already gotten to North Carolina. So we were in our house. We got an unknown thought that was not ours. Go to North Carolina. There's some cell towers and Wi-Fi signal. We went because we were stupid, like every other human, and we didn't catch on that was a thing because, well, we didn't know that there was such a thing as the human body area fucking network Wi-Fi signal, or its best friend, the 802.11 BF, which monitors, tracks, and can see through walls. That goes into your subconscious. You know, we didn't fucking know that because, well, where are they teaching us that? I gotta turn this on, I'm hot. Mm-hmm. It's kind of air conditioner sound, I'm sorry. No, nobody knew that. And I didn't watch Sabrina Wallace early enough. I wish I would have found her when I was in, like, the womb. Sabrina, if you ever see one of my lives, or me, I have fangirled you so many times. Not like a lesbian way or anything. Totally not like that. It's like just unconditional love for your skill. I don't care. I'm going to overtalk it. If you ever see me, contact me. It would be my favorite thing in the whole world. Anyway, give a fuck shit what you people think about that either. She's cool. So all those towers, they just let me know Sabrina was going to see my shit. So I got excited, okay? I get messages. And I just heard, Sabrina's going to see you. And I went. So I did it. Those fucking towers we just told you about. Here you go, take a screenshot. They use number code, binary code, bunch of series, zeros, ones, and an IP address. An individual personal Wi-Fi thing I just showed you. Also connected to those devices that bring in that outside music and texts and calls and GPS, and they're linked. Like Neuralink or a lot of links. Like chains that we break and stuff. So, those cell phone towers use those codes and address to send signals, messages, voice to skull, thoughts, and emotions. To your fucking brain and your body and every cell in your body, through your skin, through it. Yep. Every single overly intense emotion, good or bad, overly intense, causes more cortisol, which is a stress hormone. Cortisol is cord dissolve. It dissolves your ability to communicate with yourself and God. It fucks your brain. Cortisol fucks your brain. See? But it ain't your eye, okay? It's the cord eye solve, but not your eye. It's the watchful eye, not you. Okay. It's always false light. No matter what, all fear and stress, so this shit they send through those signals, and it causes overly stressful emotions are always false. No matter what, all fear and stress is false, caused by, fueled by, and breeds more of, replicates false and stress. It just is a self-replicating little fucking cycle. Like that snake that eats its own ass and just keeps going. Like that. And its goal is to deceit your emotions and yourself and you. Deceit. It's deceitful. Deceit. Deceit. Deceit, deceit. Okay. Your emotions. Possession. To take over. Deceit you. Fill your head with go to North Carolina. Okay. All that shit went into your subconscious mind. Now, I personally have d.i.d, and so do all the survivors. Dissociative identity is emotion state dependent memory. Okay? d.i.d. When you're dissociated, you're having an out-of-body experience. You're not fucking there. This is an astral, anywhere else. You are not in your conscious mind. You're in your subconscious mind. Sub or alternative. Isn't there like a subwoofer? That's sound. An alternator makes sound too. So it's substitute. It's your backup consciousness. It backs up. When you're awake, it backs the fuck up and goes to the back. When you're awake and present. And it comes back up when you go to sleep or you dissociate. This shit is where, when you're dissociated out of your body, that's where they put in the confusion and programming, triggers and codes, amnesia walls. And that's it. Also, your subconscious also stores your memories. That's where your memories are stored. Isn't that weird that they put all the programming and shit in the exact same place that your memories are stored? It almost makes it, when they do that, it makes it feel like it was your fucking idea to go to North Carolina. Because every single idea a person has ever thought is from a memory. Fun fact. So, all that programming is in the same place for your memories. It's stored in the backup drive. Get it? They call it programming. It sounds like a fucking computer. Because they use computers to run this shit with their Wi-Fi signal. And they use computers for all the music and the texts and the blah, blah, blah. To fucking program the fucking emotions for these recipes of being a patriot. Or this or that. Throw over here. That's your backup drive. It sounds really computer, doesn't it? When you're dissociated, it removes you from the driver's seat. So you're on autopilot. Automatic response. Automatic response. Fight or flight. Trigger responses. Pre-programmed triggers. MCulture coding. Cultural fucking beliefs. How you were raised. All the negative shit things everybody's ever said to you in your life. Come from memories. So, when you're dissociated, you're in that shit state of your worst memories. Usually. They're definitely not your present ones. Okay? Now, did we all learn that just d.i.d is emotion, state, dependent memory? So, if that's true.
Back to those memories.
Back to this, we didn't think that it wasn't our thought to go to North Carolina, but oh my God, all of a sudden that we want to do nothing but that in the whole world. Isn't that an emotion? It is. And so then we left, we got on the highway where they planted emotions through the music. Well, let's say they wanted, where are we at? They wanted this recipe, right? There's one altar. There's two altars. There's three altars, right? But no. This is made up of 3. This is made up of 4. And this is made up of 5. That's 12 alters. So they've done this because d.i.d. is emotion state dependent memory. So dependent on the emotional state is and equals the memory that you are working from. That's it. So they bring on those. There's 12 alters they force forward through those pumped in emotions on that programmed road that caused all the cortisol from the towers, caused the cortisol stress hormones. So then you're disconnected from yourself. You're dissociated from yourself and God. Then they fill you full of bullshit. That's what this says right here. Bullshit. Bullshit. Deceit. To knock you off your ass. To take over your thoughts, your ideas, what you were going to do, what you weren't. Pardon me. That was like, Jacob came in like a fucking wrecking ball. Hold on. I apologize. That was so uncouth. When spirits, I channel and I speak to everything. There isn't anything I can't channel. I don't summon, which means I don't intentionally ask to talk. It's going to happen. Damn it. I don't ask to talk to things that are outside of here. They come and ask to talk to me. So that's what I call channeling. I can channel anything. When they come in really fast and sudden, I burp like crazy. Brittany's been around for years. It happens. Okay. All that d.i.d. and emotion state dependent memory. Okay. All that forced dissociation. And you thought that North Carolina was your damn idea. And so then all those emotions definitely felt like your emotions. And well, I have d.i.d. So that meant I had 12 fucking alters on board by the time I got there. Each one responsible for and carrying on board at maximum intensity level a different emotion. What emotions? I showed you. Courage, loyalty, self-sacrifice, wonder. 3, I'm not going to tell you. Being conservative, professional, reserved, serious, and religious. So we had a whole roster of those. It was all bullshit because it was programmed, dissociated to take over for a narrative. Because I have d.i.d, so I have a lot of bitches they could do that with. Because emotions, all of them, are energy in motion. So action. That's what emotions are. Emotions equal action. Emotions build up, like positive or plus sign, add 1, and they let down. Negative, minor, lower, sad. Okay? They take away from. Negative people fucking take away from you. Positive people build you up. Thinking about good things build you up. Thinking about shit things and fear build you down. Okay? Energy and emotions, which we have established are the same thing, is fuel. Fuel is food. Think of this shit like breastfeeding and food, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna all have boobs because it's easier. Breast milk is food. Made by humans, by the way. So we're talking about human biofield. I figured it went with it. When you wake up in the morning as a breastfeeding mom or a newly given birth mom, you're full. Your boobs are full. That's heightened, intense, or built up energy. Okay, energy. You feed the baby and you express the milk and you give the fuel to the baby. Now you're not built up, and you've also fueled another human with your own energy. Because it was built up. If it was built down, you wouldn't have any damn milk and you'd have nothing to feed anyone. Does that make any sort of sense? It's the same with energy and emotions. If you don't have emotions, you are emotionally unavailable to someone else because you don't have any. If you are negative, you do not bring anything to the table because you take away from. If you're positive, you add to the room. You add to the conversation. You add to a relationship because you have something to add. Emotions are energy and food. So you feed a whole nother person with your energy. Emotions have to be expressed. They build up, but there's a limit. They have to be expressed to be released from the body. Crying's the easiest way. Brittany thinks it's gross.
Yeah.
Crying is the easiest, fastest way to squeeze the titties. For real. Because think about it, after you cry your ass off for like 5 minutes, you're too tired to give a fuck about what you were just crying about a minute ago or upset about. Because it drains you a little bit. It expresses those built up emotions. If you think crying's gross like Brittany, the next best one is physical activity. Running, jogging, cleaning things. Go clean your house like mad. Scream and yell. That is actually, you're getting things out. You're expressing. Okay? And they all relieve and get out. Jesus cast things out. Shit wasn't invisible. Because there's more. Because it's a big bitch. Because intense emotions and built up emotions, unexpressed, cause cellular damage. I knew we'd bring it back to those cell phone towers. Actually, I didn't. But I'm so happy we did. Causes all cell damage. All. Causes blockages. Blockages. It's like a traffic backup. Chakra blockage, energy blockage, life blockage, goal blockage, relationship blockage. Keep going. Well, what about, yes, intense emotions that are unexpressed cause aging. So those adrenochrome fucks breastfeed, don't they? That's why they age backwards. Anyway, because isn't that food made by humans? I mean, if they're eating babies, is that human or is that baby food? So, intense emotions, unexpressed, cause cell damage, blockages, aging, and all disease, all dis-ease, all discomfort, all disease in the world. All disease and pain. From what? Intense emotions. Period. Were you waiting for something else? Intense emotions are what cause. That are unexpressed are what cause all cell damage in the entire body. All blockages. Aorta, blood, carotid, blah, 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 chakra, energy, sexual, psychological, emotional, physical, mental. Yes. They're all aging. Do you have a dry vagina? Try to express your emotions. All disease and pain. Fill in the blank with ways to express. We made it through the whole thing and I didn't die. Oh my God, I thought I was gonna. Did it! So that's a shit thing is I didn't think I was gonna because they put me through way worse 100,000 million times. So I knew I was gonna make it and just be a little bit miserable. And it's not bad. And dinner was good and I'm just a little hot. I love Brittany. Whew, and we made it all the way through it. And we still managed to tie it back together like a weird circuit, didn't we? It's almost like we started at one point, like those cell phone towers, and we sent out a message and it just kept swirling around. And it's almost like when I kept taking it back to, let's go back to the North Carolina thing. Let's go back to the North and back to that and loopity 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 loop. That's how out your brain they scoop. Can you hear me now? Good. Body area network also says ban. It's strange. Most airspace is banned over body area network control centers. I shouldn't have said that.
Or what band with you on?
Well, that would be band D. Band would be the declaration of the band. What band do you want on? What do you want to shut off? Because if you're on a bandwidth, you've shut off all the other ones. If you're on the width of a radio band that you're on, you're limited to that width. That's how wide that fucker's going, coming at you. Bandwidth. I prefer them thicker and shorter. Some people prefer them longer and skinnier. That's so targeted to me. And circular. Either way, I like stumpy better than long. It takes less time too. Get it? It's almost time to get the fuck out of this live because I'm really hot. Does anybody think I did okay? Did anybody understand a single thing I said? Because that was a lot. Did you understand any of that? Miss Peace Froggy is cheating because I can already tell she did. But she didn't type it. I see your psychic gifts. Thank you, Stephanie. I always just want to check, did that sound like anything that makes sense coming out of my face? Because that is about as clear as that is the clearest ever that I've ever been able to put that together. Ever. I think we just snapped 40-something programs. I think we just deprogrammed them. Son of a bitch. That's probably why your brain hurts.
I've just been over.
Can we let the people see what you look like when you hurt? That sounds so bad.
I don't
okay, look, we're just here for.
I'm just over here.
Yeah, you can tell. Look at your eyes look a little tired. You got, and you're just like, oh, I'm so done. Since you're massaging your head, can we close with a song? And I think you know which one. Would you guys like to close with a song with us? Miss Peace Froggy, thank you so much. Did it make any sort of sense to you? I hope so. God, I tried, guys. Share this. Share it everywhere. I don't know if I want to do it twice. Love your hair. Look, look, my body wireless area network is on. Your hair is your energy receptors. You have hair all over your body. If you raise these up, your Wi-Fi network is on. If you can do it on purpose, you can control that yourself. And then they cannot. Then you can shield, protect yourself, and return to sender. Oh yeah, crank that up. We're going to say goodnight with this song.
And they feel like that. Oh shit, I dissociated and now I kinda wanna fly. Pussy rockstar monster drink, so my god, I fucking think. Circle K, that shit, I needed that fire energy, got my balls defeated. Chairs are for sitting, but toilets are not. Your mother's a hooker and your daddy's a thought. Oh, help me find some burgers, I'm so hungry and I'm fun. My pussy's golden, tasty like that sheriff with his gun.
I'm gonna play it. Hold on, I'm gonna play it again. I actually wrote this song a little bit about us having to go to North Carolina, so it's perfect. It's perfect because we had to go there for Team Trump. We did, and Mike Flynn and then Ben Moore. All of you, who? I meant trumpets. We were playing music. Remember we said the sound. We just said Trump. Bit. E.T. Now you can listen careful.
My best friend gives good head massages and they feel like that. Oh shit, I dissociated and now I kinda wanna fly. Pussy rockstar monster drink, so my god, I fucking think. Circle K, that shit, I needed that fire energy, got my balls defeated. Chairs are for sitting, but toilets are not. Your mother's a hooker and your daddy's a thought. Oh, help me find some burgers, I'm so hungry and I'm fun. My pussy's golden, tasty like that sheriff with his gun. My best friend gives good head massages and they feel like that. Oh shit, I dissociated.
Such a good song.
Think you wanna lick it, but ramen noodles aren't that great. Before you put it in my ass, could you take me
We use humor. And I was dissociated.
Probably like a Care Bear, cause I'm really not aggressive unless I'm riding that dick right there, cause chocolate melts impressive. Do you call a penis or does the president have a dick? Cause if we're calling a pussy a penis, Donnie's Trump is fucking thick. I treated in '87 and again in '88, but hey, what the fuck does it matter? My period was fucking late. Hey daddy, ride 'em cowboy. My best friend gives good head massages and they feel like high. Oh shit, I dissociated and now I kinda wanna fight. My best friend gives good head, yeah, she does. So what? She's a slut and I love her. Say something. I'm sluttier. Pussy rockstar monster drinks. Oh my god, I can fucking think. Circle cake and shit. I need that power energy. Got my balls defeated. Chairs are for sitting, but toilets are not. Your mother's a hooker and your daddy's a thought. Oh, help me find some burgers. I'm so hungry and I'm fun. My pussy's golden, tasty like that sheriff with his gun. My best friend gives good head massages and they feel like high. Oh shit, I dissociated and now I kinda wanna fight. You think you wanna lick it, but ramen noodles aren't that great. Before you put it in my ass, could you take me on a date? Hey fatty Cincinnati, come on baby, rock my soul. Mama needs another chocolate man, fuck it like a bowl. Racist means you hate him, so you ain't racist cause we lay him. What, we're kinda slutty, but have also kiss my ass. We like our whole ass ways and we worked hard to be white trash. Do you call a penis or does the president have a dick? Cause if we're calling a pussy a penis, Donnie's Trump is fucking thick. I treated in '87, again in '88, but hey, what the fuck does it matter? My period was fucking late. Hey daddy, curb stomp yourself, would you? My best friend gives good head.